Yes, today is May Empties, and this May I have a massive amount of fragrances for some odd reason, so I will be mentioning the fragrances that I finished up in this video, but then I came to the realization that I will have to film a separate video talking about empties that I finished off, because it is simply impossible for me to do any kind of reviewing and talk in detail about these fragrances, because there's just not enough time. There's plenty of products to talk about in this particular video, so let's go. Let's start with skincare. This little cream, well, I used it as cream, but it was body balm. I use it for my hands because of the format. It's a small tube, and who cares? A cream is a cream, a balm is a balm, whatever. It's June Jacobs Spa Collection Green Tea and Cucumber Body Balm. That was really nice, non-greasy product. Will I be searching it out? No. A friend of mine just gave it to me because she didn't want it or didn't need an extra hand cream slash body balm, and I finished it off pretty fast at work because it's so small. It just fit perfectly into my pocket. Do I recommend it? Yes, I think it's nice. I think it's K-beauty. I mean, my friend brought it from Korea, so I'm assuming so. Plus, there's Korean writing all over it in the back. So yes, this is actually a really, really nice product. I don't know about the ingredients because I don't read Korean, but I enjoyed the consistency. I enjoyed the scent. It worked really well. Am I going to order it from Korea? No. Then an essence, Estee Lauder Microessence. You've been seeing this in my videos forever. I enjoy the product. It is not green, clean, non-toxic, etc., organic, which is what I'm kind of more leaning towards in my skincare and makeup recently. So this one I'm not going to be repurchasing. However, it is a nice essence, first pass essence if you're doing the multi-step Korean style skincare, which I tend to like. However, right now I'm simplifying quite a bit my skincare, and my skin is not hating it, so I don't see any much of a difference. 4 steps to 7 steps, I think my skin is just fine with either. So this Microessence was nice, and it was a huge 150 ml, so 5 fluid ounce bottles. I enjoyed it. Would I repurchase? No. Would I recommend it? Yeah, take a look at it. It's quite nice. If you don't mind buying from non-natural companies, then this is quite a nice essence. I also have 2 serums. This is my favorite, and I may eat my words and purchase this again in full size. I've had it in full size before. I've been using this one for years, and this is Lancome Genefique. This is one of the best serums I've ever tried. My skin loves this thing, and I think it would work on basically any skin type. This is a really, 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 really well thought through good serum with excellent active ingredients. I wish it was clean. It isn't, but it's just so gosh darn effective. If I can't find anything similar to it, I might have to go ahead and purchase it again. It's amazing, and it's very lightweight, and it's easy to use, and it's beautiful, and it works with any skincare regime. Whatever skincare regime I throw it into, it takes its rightful place, and it works, and it does very good things for my skin. So maybe, again, I might eat my words on the green natural whatever. If I can't find a great alternative to something I really love, I might repurchase it. Same goes for Darphin Hydroskin serum. This is a really great hydrating serum, very good for my dehydrated / dry skin. My skin loves this serum as well, and I do believe Darphin is a little bit cleaner than perhaps Lancome or Estee Lauder would be, but I need to check the ingredient deck to make sure. I would love to repurchase this, and in fact I do have a backup, but I love this serum. I think it's fabulous. Then we have in oil, and finally a budget thing that we have here. This is Physicians Formula Organic Wear Bright Booster Oil Elixir. This is a really nice little oil blend. I was happy with the ingredient deck. I was happy with the formula. I was happy with the types of oils they included in it. I do think I want to make a separate video on this one. This is a fantastic little mix from Physicians Formula. I think a lot of people with a lot of different skin types are going to enjoy this little mix. It's pretty lightweight oil blend, really decent ingredients, and I think Physicians Formula did a really good job with it. I hated the dropper. As you know I hate the dropper, and this particular dropper wasn't really great, but the actual oil mix is really, really good, and I think fantastic value for money. So do go out and try one of these if you do enjoy oils in your skincare regimen. Then we have one of my favorite makeup removers, for which I'm also searching. for a green, clean alternative, something that doesn't require water, like a dual phase of some sort would be great, but I haven't really found an alternative quite yet. This is Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover. I really like the balm, I really like the liquid, like the whole Clinique line of makeup removers is really fantastic. I enjoy them tremendously, and I will be repurchasing unless I find something within the green sector which would be acceptable and wouldn't be a step down in terms of action, like what it does, how it works. I really love my Clinique, so we'll see. We'll see if I can find something green and clean that beats it. I would love to, and if you have suggestions, put them down below. If I can't, I will continue searching, and meanwhile, I will continue using what I like. So fragrances, there's a ton here. I don't even know what happened, like some kind of an explosion. I used up a ton this past month. So we have Womanity by Thierry Mugler, and this is kind of like a body lotion, body milk, quite fluidy, you can see. And wonderful. You do not even need a fragrance after this. This is a fragrance on its own, and it smells like Womanity. Go smell Womanity. I really like it, but it's not for everybody. It's a very niche smelling fragrance, actually. Then we have Bulgari Eau Parfumée Haute Bleu. This is a sort of a purple floral tea mixture. Quite a nice little ambient smell and easy for work. This is basically why it's done, because I wore it a ton for work, and it's just one of those easy smells to wear for work and for any kind of an occasion where you don't want your scent to scream or make a statement. This is not a statement scent. This is really a background scent. And I would recommend you check it out if that's what you're looking for. However, if you're looking for something interesting, something that tells a story, something that has a lot of personality, this is not going to be for you. I will not be repurchasing it either, because I'm done with it. I mean, I've had it, I don't want it again. Then we have Atelier Cologne Citron d'Érable. I've spoken about this fragrance for the last 2 years. I believe that's how long I've had this particular bottle. I like it, but I'm over it, and I do think if you like that kind of an interesting combination of citrus and maple syrup almost, then you should check out one of these. I would possibly repurchase it in the future in a small format, but I will never buy a huge bottle like that. It was just, it was too much for me in terms of getting through the bottle. I was a little bit over the fragrance, but we'll see. Maybe I'll perk back up to it and warm back up to it once I've gone without it for a while. So that one I may repurchase. Same can be said about the Stella McCartney Stella Peony. So the new Stella, which has nothing to do with the old Stella whatsoever. A separate review is on my channel, so check it out. And this one I kind of really like, but I don't know whether it's full bottle worthy. I might purchase another roller ball and sort of see how it goes with it. I think I need a little bit more time with it. I mean, I formed a complete opinion about it. Obviously, I've used up a whole roller ball, which is a significant amount of fragrance, and I really like it, but I just don't know if it's special enough to warrant an actual fragrance bottle in my collection. So this one is a maybe as well. Something that is not a maybe and will not be featured as a full bottle in my collection anytime soon, but I have gone through numerous amounts of minis of this, is Elizabeth and James Nirvana White. And this is a light peony scent. I don't think anything too special. Very nice everyday scent for those of you who like not too sweet florals. I think it's nicely constructed, but I don't think it's unique or special in any way, so this is not going to be featured as a full bottle fragrance in my collection ever. But I do have still, I think, 1 or 2 more minis to get through in my little perfume minis box, which I store to the side. A couple of home fragrances, and these are from Mystic Moments UK. These particular 2 I've used downstairs as home fragrance for diffusion, and this is Exotic Fruit and Yuletide Spice. I didn't like either of them, that's why I used them on the floor that I am not really hanging out at. I don't think it's the best quality home fragrance oils to begin with, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend them. My husband did purchase them for me for candle making, but I ended up not really being a fan of these particular scents. So these were the 2 that I didn't really care for. These were the 2 that I had diffused downstairs, where I spent a little bit less time. I mean, the rest of the set was huge. I have a lot of them. So as I'm using them up, I'll tell you which fragrances I did like, because there's some really good ones in there as well. Moving on to makeup. So first and foremost, obviously the biggest win for me is this RMS Beauty Pop Signature Set Pop Collection. I completely used up this palette, and I've purchased basically everything that was in this palette in full size now. I will repurchase this palette when I have to travel more. Currently, I'm sort of a little bit sedentary in terms of my locale. I'm sort of here and I don't go anywhere else. And my work schedule is very, very intense, and I'm not traveling. I haven't been traveling at all this year, basically, for financial and otherwise reasons. But when I travel more, which is in the coming year or two, is going to be the case, obviously, I will be repurchasing this exact palette because it's fabulous. I can't recommend it enough. These cream products are magical. Then let's move on to a couple of things that I have to throw out. 3 lipsticks unfortunately went bad on me, and if you own a lot of makeup like myself and you don't tolerate expired makeup, you're gonna end up with this sort of a predicament where you have amazing, great products such as these Fresh Sugar lip balms, which I love, which unfortunately had gone bad on me because the scent changed, and once the scent changes, I don't ever use the products. So I have it in Petal and Cherry, and they're basically full size. I've used them some, but not completely. I'll keep purchasing these because they're fabulous. I love them, and I've been buying them for years. Unfortunately, these guys just kind of had a little bit of a longer stay in my makeup collection. Same goes for By Beauty Luminous Cream Lipstick in Pepper. This is one of my favorite colors. I've repurchased this lipstick before, but I also detected a small change in scent in this lipstick. I love these, but they've already been reformulated from Luminous Cream lipsticks to amuse-bouche. They're basically the same, I think. They do still carry the pepper color, and I will be repurchasing this one, but unfortunately, since there is a small change in scent of this one, I'm not going to continue using it because I am not going to risk the health of my skin in any kind of capacity. Next, the things that I finished for the lips are these 3. Also, all 3 from By Beauty. Clearly, I love By Beauty. Like you can see, I buy from them all the time in terms of lip products. This was in my project pan. This is By Beauty High Pigment Lip Pencil in the color Sable. I loved this. This was a really, really beautiful, great nude skin tone match for me. This is my kind of nude, slight pinky nude. I will be repurchasing it in this particular color if I can find it. I'm not sure if they still have it in their permanent lineup. If not, I'll just purchase something very similar. Then I have a product that also expired, but I basically finished it. There's so little left that I am counting this as done. And this is By Beauty Matte Cream Lip Crayon in Glace. This is all I have left, so I'm counting it as finished. This is a very beautiful, cool pinky nude also. Will I be buying this in the future? Yes, for sure. And the last lip product is a By Beauty lip pencil, which I also adore, in color 34. It's too tiny for me to continue struggling to sharpen, so I'm giving up on this one. Will I be buying more? Yes. In this color, in other colors, yes and yes. Definitely. I love the consistency of this, and I have a really nice color selection. The color selection that I can definitely work with. And then a couple of mascara kind of products. We have Urban Decay Perversion. I have a separate review on this mascara. I've been using it for a couple months. It's fabulous. I love the brush. I love the formula. I like the really, really dark pigment. Unfortunately, this is not clean, green, non-toxic, etc., etc. So I will be looking for an alternative, but if you are on a lookout for a really great mascara, I think Perversion is actually quite good. So I would recommend you check it out if you're not looking for green alternatives like I am. Then we have Sephora Clear Brow Gel. And this just had way too much brow gel coming out on this tiny little spoolie. I didn't really like the product all that much. It worked fine, so that's why I finished it. A brow gel is a brow gel. But, you know, number 1, cheaper alternatives are available. And number 2, I'm looking for a cleaner alternative as well. So this is not going to be a repurchase, but it's not horrible, but it's not wonderful. I'm not really recommending it. I don't think it's worth it. So this is all in terms of my empties. I've had a lot finished this month, especially in terms of fragrances. I don't know what happened, but it's like an insane amount of fragrances that was finished this month. I will film a separate video with a little bit more detail about the fragrances that I did finish. Then I'll see you later about those. If you want to let me know, I'm always curious. Let me know what you finished this month, or what was your favorite thing that you finished this month. That would be even better to know. Especially I'm interested if you have any green beauty suggestions. Let me know. I'm always curious about that. That's it for today. See you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.